Hi, hi.
Hello.
Ugh, God, I feel like something chewed up, spat me out. Ugh.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what to think about that. So,
Ugh, I don't know if I have anyone to play against on this server.
well, tell me, do you have any better plays or anything to talk about before we begin?
Actually, not really. Ugh. Not really. Uh,
Okay.
I much prefer to focus on playing since you said you have to go sooner today.
Yeah, alright, well,
So.
something I want to do today to make sure you're prepared.
Ugh.
Oh, you're in my party, so it makes it easy. Okay.
Yeah, you invited me to party.
There's two things we're going to do today.
Okay.
At the beginning for now, anyway. First off, I want you to do your normal build, and I'm going to try and forget you and break you. Okay?
Okay.
And so I want you to try and hold it off. Next, I want you to try and forgate me and break me.
That
Okay?
will be maybe too hard part.
Well, we're gonna have to get you trying at least. And I want to make sure you're at least doing forgate because I have a feeling, a sneaky suspicion, you might not be practicing it like I asked.
I actually last night I kind of fell off.
Fell off.
Like
Oh.
but badly.
Well, I mean that's fine.
Not too well. That's
Mm.
why I slept so long in the afternoon and kind of nothing got done today. Stupid sleeping habits. Did you just call me sneaky?
No, I had a sneaky suspicion. It's
Oh,
an expression.
I see.
You have not enough minerals.
I can be sneaky sometimes, but I guess I'm not in StarCraft.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, come on, wake up me.
Ooh, yeah. I thought I'd be able to. I texted my boss, because I worked on Thursday, and there wasn't much. We weren't very busy, so on days like today, we'll go in. The stands already set up, and like there's not going to be much to do when I get there. So we're gonna be. I asked if I could come in a half hour later because it's what we normally would do on a day like today. It'd be like, well, we weren't busy last week. But she said, nope, gotta go in at 4 today because that's what I told the other guy.
Oh, that's bad. Ah,
Oh,
bless you.
thank you.
Come on.
You have not enough minerals. Your probes are under attack. My life for hire.
How so?
Oh, I forgot my pylon.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Where's the force field?
Oh, fuck it! I forgot, damn it!
Now wait a second. You saw my force coming at you. You saw me throw the pylons down. You said, "Uh-oh." Where was the force field? Like, that's the first thing you've got to be thinking when you see this. You got to be thinking, I need that force field up. Okay, so we're gonna do this again, but for now, I want you to try and forgate me this time.
Oh god, fail. Oh.
I don't know what was happening, but you needed a little more out at that point. 'Cause you only had 3 units out, and when we've been doing that build, I never told you to build that stalker then.
I
And so you,
survived myself, so once, and I think it killed me.
remember, you need those first. You need Zealot, Century, Zealot, Century, and then WourKExO should be getting close to zone. You can warp in stalkers then, but
Oh,
at the beginning.
Then I got the wrong units out.
It won't let me create games as party. It won't let me create games at all, so I'll be right back. Stupid BNet.
You know, it's weird. Sometimes. Weird.
Okay, so remember, you're trying to forgate me. Do you remember how to do it?
Vaguely.
Alright, well, give it your best shot, and we're going to go over it if you do not succeed. And if you don't succeed, you're going to do it again.
Oh man. This is going definitely to wake me up.
Huh?
This is going to wake me up.
Okay. Well, I think that cup of coffee would wake me up, but if you think forgating is the best way to wake up the day, go for it.
Oh, coffee. How did you mention it? Oh, maybe I would use some as well.
I actually don't drink coffee, I just serve it.
Really?
Or at work, yeah. That's what I do. I make coffee.
Good coffee.
And cappuccinos and lattes and things of this nature. The best part of waking up is forgating your cup. Oops, I forgot I'm not forgating. That's okay. I built my gateway early. And what's funny is last time when I was supposed to be forgating, I built my gateway at 13. I'm getting mixed up.
Okay, now I go scout. Oh man.
What's up, man?
I just something later than I should.
I don't know what it could have been, but if it was gas, that's not good.
What is bad.
Man, I'm glad I don't play right. Like when I first get up, if I were to play right now, I would think I would lose. It's hard to focus.
Oh, I totally feel you because I'm actually not like yet.
Your cyber core is considerably later than mine. This is not good.
Good. Oh, damn it. Oh,
I did 12 gate though, so that did speed mine up some, but you should have been doing it at the same time. Alright, it's getting close to the time when you should your first round in.
come on. Oh my.
So you'd really want to be hitting at this point.
I am sort of.
Well, by hitting, I mean like literally going up the ramp.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is very late, so we're definitely going to be doing this again.
Ah!
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get it up now. I can keep it laid here for forever. Plus, I can get an immortal out too.
Wow.
Okay, so time is of the essence when you're four-gating. You don't have any time to be loosey-goosey. You got to get up there. In fact, I think I could let you up now. That way I could kill you. Like, try and get up the ramp. I think I'll just, like, warp in force fields behind you and, like, kill you.
You must place that in a power field. You require my skill. I am here.
Oh, wow.
Very well.
Yeah, so, also I have an observer in your base, so I know what's going on. So we're gonna watch this replay and go over why was your timing so late. Something was definitely late about that.
Yeah, that's how it is with my 4-gate. Replay.
Well, we're gonna make it to where that's no longer how it is with your 4 gates. We're done here.
Oh my god. I have it loaded up.
Alright, go ahead and play through it on times 8. I think I actually see the first mistake already.
Oh, do you? Wow.
Double checking. On times 8, it's really hard to catch. Yep, that's gotta be it. First off, when you're 4 gating, you 12 gate, not 13 gate.
Oh.
So that was the first one. Ugh. Now to continue. Also, it took you a long time to build that cyber core. Gateway was done at... Hang on. Gas finished. Got 3 on gas. Got 3 on gas, come on. Well, regardless, gateway finished 250. Cyber core went down at about 301. So it was about 10 seconds late. Cyber core. And that's 10 seconds earlier. Warp gate's gonna finish. So you don't, and if you 12 gate it, it'd be even later. So this is delaying your entire push by like 15-20 seconds. Not good. I don't think 20 is an exaggeration, but about 15. That sounds about right. Okay, so that's where the heart of the issue is, and then you chronoed probes again. I'm not sure what.
I didn't. Maybe in the beginning, but
yeah, you ended up chronoing your Nexus 3 times, and the reason I can tell is your Nexus has the same energy as mine does, and that shouldn't happen at the start because I chrono probes 3 times. You should only chrono them twice, spending the rest on Warp Gate.
Okay.
So that's why you were late. Not enough chrono. Gateway wasn't on time. It was on 13 instead of 12. Cyber core was 10 seconds late. So we're gonna redo that.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
And remember, when you're getting ready to go out for FourKExO, you've got all of your gateways building. You got your second stalker, on the way. That's the time when you want to start thinking, okay, I'm going to throw down my first forward pylon. And then if you want, you can throw down another pylon in your base. And after this, you warp in your first round, you attack with your first round, and warp in pylons at the ramp while attacking. Okay?
I'll try.
Well, it gets better. On maps like Tal'Darim Altar, where there's no big ramp, it's really easy. All you need to do is make a lot of zealots and just attack at one point. And if they didn't FourKExO themselves, they're going to have almost an impossible time holding you off. Just remember, you're trying to FourKExO me. I want you to do it much more slick timings this time.
I'll try.
12 gate. 12 gate.
You have not enough minerals. 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 You have not enough minerals.
It's alright.
Okay.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Gateway was good, but much better this time since it's ahead of mine for sure. You need to make sure you follow that up with the cyber core as soon as the gateway finishes.
I'm trying.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough.
I'm about to compare them.
You have not enough minerals.
Alright, so yours is ahead of mine. So that's good. Not as far ahead as I'd like it to be, but it is ahead.
You have not enough minerals. Your probes are under attack. You have not enough minerals. 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 For the weapon.
Okay, it's getting really close to time.
Research complete.
Okay. Come on.
Very high.
Should be coming up the ramp right about now. Gonna need pylons, 2 of them closer to the ramp, because you're gonna want to warp it on the high ground. So that's a good pylon spot. I'm gonna try and take it down though, but that first pylon, I don't like that placement on that first pylon.
Die, Philo.
So you should have been saving warpins.
It didn't let me to warp in on your high ground anyway.
It will. It will, but okay. Let's talk about the pylon placement, 'cause that's part of the reason why things didn't go your way here. Anywho, first off, you need to save warp in so that when you first get that pylon up. So I don't know if you did that or not, but those definitely need to be saved. You're actually gonna make me warp in more units? What? Okay. So,
Oh man.
go ahead and get out of this.
So much effort and I still died. Ah!
But we're going to put even more effort in. But we can get this right. Oops, let me make you spectator. Well, don't leave the game.
Okay.
It won't let me create an AI. But we're just gonna talk about some things really quickly.
Okay, I'm...
So, let me just cancel that. When you're four-gating somebody, your pylon, your first pylon, it can go on either side of the ramp, but notice this position. If you were to build a pylon right here, it would cover this part of the ramp and up and around onto this ledge, right?
Yeah.
A lot of that ledge. Like, you'd have a big radius on that ledge. If you did it over here, it's pretty much the same thing. It's a little less favorable up here than it is down here. It's better right here, but these are the kinds of positions you want to do it in. Something like this. Okay?
Okay.
And the reason for this is it's covering the ramp, and you can do it over here too. You can do any combination of pylons really close. They just need to be close. And the reason is, look at the power field. Can you see the power radius?
Yeah, I can.
Notice both of these cover the ramp,
Yeah.
And if you put a second pylon like here, notice it also catches the ramp. It's this one. The second pylon isn't as good, to be sure, but excuse me. So the power for these cover ramps, you can warp in anywhere on this ramp. These two right here are the best position. And once you get something on the ramp, you can warp in over here or over here on the high ground. So those are your goals when warping in. Now, as far as not being able to warp in, what do you mean?
My pilot probably covered just a small part, so it didn't let me to warp in on the high ground.
Okay, well remember, there's a few different force fields they can position here. And one of the hardest ones to deal with is when they put it right here where my probe is, and you can't see up on the high ground. What you have to do is you have to take your force and move it up the ramp. And it'll get a glimpse of the high ground, and when you do that, you warp in right over here on the high ground, and that's how, once you warp in your first one, you have vision of it. Okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna do it one more time. I want you to succeed this time.
I will try.
You have not enough minerals. 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 You have not enough minerals.
Okay. I think that second chrono with the probes was a little late, but that's not going to be too big of a deal. Watch your scouting probe, by the way. It's just kind of chilling.
Additional pylons. I like FourKExO. You require more Vespine gas. Justice. Research complete.
Almost ready?
I think so.
I am the voice. I am here in the shadows.
Should be attacking by now.
You require my skills.
Oh,
Very well.
So this is why it's important to attack soon. Because I had time to get my warp ends out. And should try and not let me do that.
You have not enough minerals.
It's gonna be impossible for you to get up this ramp, by the way.
sweet.
Unless I do something like this.
Cold is the
Sweet.
You have not enough
But
minerals.
need to be faster on getting there, that first group. Oh my goodness. This is the problem now. You know what? I still have enough to make more force fields. Good lord.
You must construct additional pylons. We are
Okay, well,
shadows. You require
let's go ahead and get into this one. If you fail at FourKExO, what should you be doing?
I don't know, to be honest, because it's kind of setting me back economically wise.
So the first thing you should start doing is producing probes again. The second thing is you gotta get back in the game. So you really have two options: start going Robotech, or start expanding. And neither one of them is really good because your opponent usually will be ahead of you on tech, and if you expand, they're gonna start like pumping immortals or just a lot of units that's gonna be really hard to hold. But you got to do one or the other to try and get back in the game. Okay.
Okay.
And so something isn't right here, because if you look at the resource collection graph post game, mine was higher than yours at a time when it shouldn't have been. Like, we should have been about equal for a while, but I got ahead of you and stayed ahead of you the whole game. Something's not right there.
I don't know.
I'm gonna load up the replay real quick. Pylon was on time. Gateway was on time. Cybernetics core was on time, so things are looking good right now. Your chronos weren't on time. That's what held you back. You ended up with 50 chrono energy sitting in the bank. Okay. That's what's killing you. That's what's making your time so much slower than mine. What you need to be doing is, you have, what I would do, this is how I do it, I hotkey my cybernetics core. And after you get all this stuff going, all your buildings going, you just always chrono it. I mean, you literally, there's points in the game where you'll be doing nothing but watching that cybernetics core waiting to chrono it again. You need to chain those chronos better. That's what's killing you. Gotta be chronoing it constantly. Constantly. That's why you weren't able to get it out on time.
Oh.
Okay?
Wow.
I mean, you gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. Gotta chrono it.
Okay.
And if you ever have chronos building up like that, because you had almost 3 chronos saved when your warp gate finished, you want to have 0 chronos saved when your warp gate finishes. So, anyway, enough of that. I do want you to practice it more, but enough of that for now. So, ugh.
Okay.
Man, I'm like spitting up blood. Ugh. Anywho, give me 1 second. Okay. So I'm trying to think. When is your big tournament?
August.
August.
It's like
Okay, so it's-
first weekend of August.
Okay, so there's still a lot of time. What do we want to do until then? Okay, so let me ask you this. How are you feeling in each of these matchups? And what do you think is giving you the most trouble in each? Which I think I already kind of know, but
It's the attacking, you know. And, you know, it's the... Well, I'm afraid of being aggressive. Because I mess it up when I try to be aggressive early or some kind of this. So you told me also that I play too safe, which is actually true. And sometimes it loses me the game.
okay.
What did you think? What was your opinion?
Well, I think you do let your opponents get away with things they shouldn't.
Yeah, that's because I'm probably playing too safe.
Yeah, well, I don't know if yes, you are playing too safe, but so I guess that's a true statement. So we'll do some PvT.
Okay. I don't know if I have someone who plays T.
I'll play T.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now remember, how does 3-gate expansion work?
I need to set the forward pylon somewhere.
Whoa! How does the build work? Not the forward pylon. What is the build? How does the build work?
I get the 3 gates and for early expansion.
And?
And then I go scout to see what he's up to. And based on that, I can decide what to do later.
Well, even more basic, almost 99% of the time, what are you going to do with your first round of warp-ins?
Probably defend some kind of early pressure.
I was thinking you need to be aggressive and be ready to put on early pressure with your first round of warp-ins. You're in defense mode until you get that first group of warp-ins. Those first units warp in, now you're in offense mode.
Okay.
Well, alright, so let's go ahead.
Not enough minerals. You have 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 not enough minerals. Your foes are under attack.
Shit. I fucked
You
up.
have not enough minerals.
How so?
Oh,
Not
damn
enough
it.
minerals.
What happened?
Not enough minerals.
I forgot my... for my
What?
cyber and my second gas instead. Oh fuck.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty big.
Oh my
Keep
god.
playing, because sometimes it's gonna happen. But this is really not a good error to happen.
You have not
I
enough
get that.
minerals.
That's why I said fuck.
You have not enough minerals.
God. This is ridiculous.
You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals. Your probes are under attack. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Research complete.
We move on. I am here in the shadows. I like what I
Your probes are under attack.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
You killed it without me seeing anything. Ah!
You must place that in a power field.
I like what I
You have not enough minerals. Your probes are under attack.
like what I
You must construct additional pylons. I return to serve. My life for hire. Your probes are under attack.
You could be kidding me, right? Where the fuck?
Needed some.
Where the fuck did I send them? Oh my fucking... Ah!
Were you not intentionally chasing my main army?
No!
Okay. I don't know what happened here, but obviously this was a big drop attack, three-pronged attack there. I don't know if you'll encounter stuff like this in your games, but when you do, it's really difficult to defend, no doubt. What you've got to do, first off, why are you producing immortals? That's my first question. Definitely needed Colossi, some way to deal with the Bio Ball.
I wanted to go for charge.
Okay. Alright, so, let's talk about how you defend the drops. So, you see the drops coming.
I didn't see it when I didn't watch the minimap.
Okay. Well, even if you didn't see it coming, if you get hit on two places like that and the front, the first thing you need to do is send all of your probes from one expo to another. That way you're not defending both right now. You're going to defend both later, but right now, at the very moment you get attacked, you need to send the probes to one expo. Second, what you need to do is pull off a squadron of about 3 stalkers and maybe 3 zealots, something about that size, maybe 2 zealots, and they're going to go defend the drop, okay? They're going to go attack whatever drops at your expo. Your main army, though, has got to defend my main army, and you needed to have, I don't know, you probably didn't realize you were attacking me, but you were just letting me kite your zealots to death, and what you needed to do was force field and guardian shield and start shooting at them.
No, I didn't realize. Yeah, I was kind of seeing these 2 drops, and I tried to send my army to hit, to go back, and didn't realize you were attacking with your main force as well.
Well, good players are always going to attack you with drops and their main force at the same time. So what the best thing to do is to consolidate your probes and hope they don't kill that Nexus. And then you're going to want to try and kill off as much of his main army as possible. And if you make that main army really weak, you can go defend the drops with ease. So that's what we need to focus on doing there. And plus your starting builder as well. And also, if you want to go for charge lots, you need to be getting +1 armor really fast. Like your upgrades, particularly armor upgrades, are extremely important when making lots of zealots.
Well,
so like,
I didn't mess up the initial build order anyway. So.
Yeah, but that's by the time you're making the decision to go charge lots, we were past that point. So you needed to say, hey, I need to get armor upgrades if I'm going to go charge lots. So that's just always something you got to be thinking, because charge lots, if you have lots of them, are really good, especially with armor upgrades. But if the opponent's out upgrading you, it's going to make them really weak, because the AoE units like Colossus would be better. Another thing to consider is when you go charge lots, you usually follow it up with going High Templar as well, because you need AoE damage to deal with the Bio Ball. So just remember that. Get your upgrades fast. Like when you throw down the Twilight Council, this is a good way to do it. Whenever I throw down my Twilight Council, I usually throw down a Forge right afterwards so I can go +1 armor at the same time as I'm getting charge. But your armor is super important when you're going charge lots.
Okay.
Alright. So, and also the resources were definitely in my favor. So at the beginning of the game, I realized you messed up your build order and this affected it. But I got to expand freely without your pressuring me. And I didn't even have to build a bunker, so definitely want to make sure you pressure, but I do understand the beginning was messed up because the Cyber Core was late, so we're not going to worry too much about that.
Yeah.
But are going to do really want you to focus on getting your expo down and getting that pressure off, okay?
Okay.
You have not enough minerals. 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 You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals. 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 Your probes are under attack.
Notice anything weird?
Oh, damn it. No,
I built a reactor instead of a tech lab.
You have not enough minerals.
What does that mean?
you want...
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Oh, I don't know, damn it.
You have not
It,
enough minerals.
you know what a reactor does, right?
Allows you to build 2 marines in time.
Yes. And so that's what I'm gonna be having. What's it mean I'm not gonna have?
Marauders.
That's right.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
So if I'm not getting marauders, what do you need to be looking out for?
Shadows.
If you are not doing some kind of weird stuff.
Right, you want to make sure I'm not doing cloaked banshees. What would tell you I'm not doing cloaked banshees?
State thy bidding.
If you are not expanding, you might be going for them.
Your probes are under attack.
Yeah, but what if I have something on my ramp like tanks? Am I getting cloaked banshees if I have tanks?
You wouldn't have banshees if you had tanks.
That's right. So, you want to be looking at if I have marauders, it's probably not cloaked banshees. If I have tanks, it's probably not cloaked banshees. Be on the lookout for these excuse me, kinds of things.
Research complete.
Okay, so right about now, your first bout of pressure should be coming.
You must construct additional pylons. You must place that in a power field.
Oh god, I'm so late on everything today.
Yeah, definitely need to have pressured by now.
I'm here in the shadows.
Tell me what you know about my build at this moment.
Nothing.
Exactly. This is why the pressure is so important. To come much earlier. Much earlier.
I was just
Around...
I was just moving with my forces. I was actually near to your base already.
Okay, that's good. But you need to be getting here much earlier. First round of weapons, and you're heading to my base, and you're getting to my base. Preferably from a forward pylon that you built, because you anticipated you're going to be doing this. Anyway, let's go ahead and go. But, be a little more aware.
Okay. No way I can break that.
Absolutely not. So that's definitely when you would get out. Get away. Now this is going to demonstrate why it's important to vie for map control. You don't want to just give up map control most of the time. Notice how you have nothing at the watchtowers, and I've seen your force head right back into its base because I have control of one of the watchtowers. And this forward pylon is not in the best of positions.
Shit.
However, it did let you know I was coming, so that's good. You know I'm coming for you now. Now you have to prepare defensively. It's going to be really hard.
You gotta be kidding me.
You must construct additional pylons.
Oh god.
You have not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Breaking it would have required a little bit of a different tactic. So first off, you needed to realize what I was doing, that I wasn't expanding. And then what you would have to have done was, did you see the tanks? Pretty sure you did, right?
Yep.
Okay, so when someone gets a lot of marines and tanks like that, this is something that they'll do a lot. To prepare for an attack like this, that may or may not come, what you have to do, first off, positioning. So map control, you want to know when I'm coming. Having control of those towers is really what's going to help with that. Second off, positioning. You want to position yourself so you're not stuck in this little concave, and this is why map control helps. If you have map control, you can position your units outside of your base, so you don't get stuck attacking him from here. And what you could even do is like leave some units outside of your base, and he'll come up and siege up like this, and you attack from behind him, and you warp in units in front of him. So you attack from two positions at once. Another thing that you need to be doing is, since I went for the tanks, and you saw me go for the tanks, maybe you wanted to get, if you think you can get out in time, charge lots. Otherwise, but what you're really going to need is a lot of units. Like when you get tanks, the main thing you need is just a lot of stuff. So I would get a lot of gateways, start really ramping up production. And
I went for the immortal. And I saw the tanks, I was like, I want immortals.
don't go for the immortals to counter the tanks, because the immortals are big. They're okay with the tanks. They're the tanks. Don't get me wrong, but in a situation like this, where you think a tank push is coming and I haven't expanded, so they're great in a mid-game where both everyone expanded and you're playing more of a macro game, but in a position like this where I'm attacking right away, and I haven't expanded, and you're pretty sure I haven't expanded, those immortals aren't really going to be out in time. So if you went for the Robo Bay, yeah, produce immortals, but produce them when you only have money to spend and you have no other way to spend it, because they're easily targeted down and they only have 5 range, and just having a lot more gateway units would serve you better, I think. But it really comes down to a lot to anticipating the attacks coming, because you saw the attack with your pressure, and then taking map control at the watchtowers. And when you see his push coming, you set up to slow him down and keep warping in units. Okay? Does this make sense?
Okay. Well. I can try it.
It's not an easy push to hold off, but it's definitely hold offable. And so, just remember, get a lot of units. It's usually the best way to deal with it. Lots of units.
Okay.
Is there anything up here? There's nothing up here.
No, I didn't produce anything because I knew I was there. I didn't anything to build my 400.
Lots of units, and if you could, charge lots eat up tank-based armies. So that'd have been good things to get. Ugh. Let's see here. Yeah, look at the resources. You weren't harvesting from that expansion for a long time, and you were still way ahead of me, or still even with me. So I mean, like, you were ahead of me in the resource collection value, no doubt. Just needed to really ramp up that production of units. Got a lot of gateways, a lot of units. And you would know this because of your pressure. You saw the bunker on the hill and you saw the tanks. You didn't see an expansion. You know some kind of attack like that's coming. Alrighty?
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so that's 1 hour, I think. Is it?
Yeah, I think
I believe so.
Yeah.
Alright, so practice. Some of these things you're not gonna see exactly like this, but keep up your practice. Once you feel like you've got your 4 gate down, you don't have to practice that anymore. Just focus on getting those timings right. Chronos on the warp gate, essential. Cannot miss those. And anticipate your opponent a little better. So when you saw those tanks and those marines, anticipate it and prepare to counter that by getting a position better than stuck in your base. Because they're going to try and do exactly what I tried to do.
Yeah, I actually thought that you would like to have this defense before expanding. That's why I actually went for a robo. Thought like.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. But when you see them, if you saw the expansion building, that'd be okay. But because you didn't see me building an expansion, and you saw me I don't know how many tanks you saw I had, but at least one.
I think I saw 2.
Okay, if you saw 2, then definitely. Then you got to know that's a lot of units. He probably hasn't expanded yet.
Yeah.
But if you can anticipate what your opponent's doing, you can do something to counter it. Just make sure you're not blind countering situations. So you're not going like, well, he could be going Banshee, so I'm going to get an observer out. In a situation where you haven't scouted him at all. Trying to use your scouting to anticipate what they're doing. And if you can do that, then you can say, like, well, they're doing this, so I know I can get a lot of gateway units out here, and even though it might not have been good against a bio army, it'll be really good against a tank marine army. Or, hey, they have a lot of bio out, so I'm going to go to Colossus, I mean, just anticipate what they're doing and do stuff to beat it. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm going to go shower and go eat and stuff. And so, when's the next time we are doing this? Thursday?
Thursday. It's, I think, at 11
a.m., yeah.
Your time.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'll see you then.
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.